And welcome to my Saturday early morning stream. So here I am, Saturday morning. I haven't done anything on the auction house since Friday morning, so it's been well over 24 hours since I last checked in on WoW. So it's going to be interesting to see what's in the mailbox today. Hello to Mass, who've just been having a nice little conversation about some good sellers. So thanks for stopping by the stream. Let's check on what's expired first and foremost. Oh, 214 mails. That's going to be a fair amount there. So let's have a look. Let's go through the expires first. See what we've got. This is going to fill my bags up because I've got way too much stuff. Well, not too much stuff. I have a lot of stuff. There we are. Oh, thank you for the follow. Oslon BRB. Thank you ever so much for the follow. Very kind of you. Right, there we go. Let's just move that round. We need to do a little bit of management here because I've got not enough bag space. So let's start with a post scan of what we do have, and then we can resort everything else that's in the bags. Going to be a fair amount of stuff here. Looking at this, we've got shirts, we've got the vests, got a few bits and pieces. Oh, pardon my phone going in the background. Just check that whilst we're here. Right, that's everything from this first page. With the API being back up now, we've at least got a few bits here. The shirts, the braces. Hi Ballsy, thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing well. Right, going to post this lot on first and foremost. There's the follows coming in now. Good morning, Emery. Thank you ever so much for stopping by. I got your message on the other stream. Oh, and thank Arganth for the host. That's also very kind of you. Follows, we've got Awesome BRB, Big Man, Manadaf, and Brassa and Blankets got the follows in there. Yes, about the crafting at the profits with the 10%. Oh, thank you very much, Escort, for the host. Very kind of you. You were right about the 10% profit would be the way to do that. So 10% crafting would have been the better way to do the profit on that one. I checked on the Discord with Muffins and he kind of explained the difference between it. I had my head round the wrong way, thinking it was the price rather than the profit. So managed to get that sorted out. I think I'm going to have to clear up my bags a little bit here. Let's take that for now. What have we got here? Molar, I would disenchant that, I think. That, I think I'll disenchant. And that. Not getting any auction house data for any of those. And the armour. Oh, these I need to create. Basically, profit does not equal end price. Yes, exactly, Emery. I think that's a good summary of what it was. End price minus crafting cost, yeah. And the crafting cost was created by the material cost, so it kind of like filters down, or filters up in this case. But yeah, that was an important distinction to make, I think, and affected my understanding of how it worked in game. But luckily we've learned, we've cleared it up, so that's always useful. So thank you for your feedback on that one, definitely. Right, here we go into reagent bank. I need to put some of this stuff, I think. Let's go into my bags, move this over. So things I want to put in here: Crystallized Life, Essence of Undeath, Sorcerous Fire, Sorcerous Air, the usual things that I usually have. Frostweed, Nagrand Arrow Bloom. Anything else that we could probably do with just fill up this with maybe some shal'dorei silk. Actually, we don't need so much in there. And then slot that one over. To be honest, you felt bad for leaving early, so watch the VOD and try to be useful in some way. Well, thank you very much. It was useful. Very much so. It's one of those things that unless you've actually got your head round it, it can cause... Ooh, mooncloth we'll put in there. There we go. And shadow silk, actually. I'll take that out, put shadow silk in. There we go. I think that should at least clear that up a little bit.
See you around.
Right. That should give you a bit more space just to pick up. Actually, no. I'm going to go carry on with my cleaning up. I'm going to put some of this stuff in the guild bank. Some of that cloth could probably do with clearing out. Organise that a bit better. Yeah, we've got some linen and wool we can dump. So we'll put some stacks. That, frostwood. I'm going to keep the wind wool. Do that. Oh, we've got a sale already. Oh, guild bank tab's full. Can we dump this anywhere else? That's going there, it would appear. No, it's not the same. That's soulbound. Oh, that's primal spirit. It looks similar. There we go. Let's cooking. Do that. Prepared ingredients. No. Slice of bacon. Yes. I'm going to keep those. I'm going to keep those in there for now. Not sure what they do. Put those in. There we go. And I think we need some enchant stuff. There we go. Pop that in. And the large brilliant shards. Greater cosmic. And that one. And Draenic dust. There we go. That should clear that up fairly decently. There we go. Right. I have burnt food in my bank. Oh, do I? Let's go. Is that in the guild bank or is it in the regular bank? Not in there. Change that to there. Slightly burnt food. We can get rid of that. Let's go have a look. In the guild bank. Okay, thank you, Emery. Let's have a look. There you go, slightly burnt food there. Anything else that's... There we go, there's some more there. Some more there. God, I've just thrown it everywhere. Look at this. It's terrible. I'm just going to sell all of that. Anything else that we need to get rid of? There we go. Slightly burnt food there. That's how messy my guild bank is. It's disgraceful. We can sell all that. There's no real use for it. All thanks to Nomi. Sell all that burnt food. There we go.
Off and away.
That should clear some space. And right, expires. Let's collect up some of these. So how's your day been today, Emery? Hope it's treating you well. Oh, what have we got? Daggermore Hood of the Fire Flash. That's a 6,000 min buyout. Region's about 6,000 as well, so I think that's worth ignoring permanently. So shift left click on that. Let's reload the UI. Get this going. Oh, I just check my phone actually, one moment. There we go. Oops, sorry for the interference then. There we go, right. Okay, next lot of mail. Well, starting to get a couple of sales in. Bear tartare sales, so that's good. Probably need to pick up some more bear tartare from the guild bank. I think I'm nearly exhausted my spare supplies of that. I need to double check. There's a bear tartare. Hydral expedition bag is selling, which is good. That's a new one. Painbringer of the bear. Haven't done that. And a green holiday shirt. Some interesting ones there. How's the bag looking? Oh, it's looking quite full. So let's go empty that lot onto the auction house and we'll come back with another post scan. There we go. So enchants have been doing quite well. Not as well as they were when 735 first dropped last month, but they've still been steady. Cooking's been steady, so that's been good. We've started sales with Earthen with Drums of Fury, so that's really nice to see some sales of that. Good morning, Elemental Gaming. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you're doing well on the other side of the planet. Just going through our our reposting at the moment with our auctions, because we've got loads of stuff to post on. Gifts of Critical Strike, interesting, 2 different prices here because of the 2 different versions. We're going to put everything on, back on. There we go. Oh, thank you for the follow, Elemental Gaming. Very kind of you. There we go. Post all this lot on. Get ourselves a good... God, the auction house is looking busy to my left there. Lots of people on. I don't usually stream this time of day, so it's kind of... I can't argue. That's a good position to be in. I don't normally stream this time of day on a Saturday, so this is kind of a bit more unusual for me. But as the planets and family aligned in this direction, I thought I'd take the opportunity and do another stream. Always good to check out when, because I don't know how busy the auction house is going to be this time of day. I'm assuming there might be quite. You can argue it can cool down. Oh gosh, yeah. I imagine it's very hot over there. Hopefully not too many storms though. Right, we'll do another post scan and get all this stuff on. Some of these pets just aren't selling. Those are the ones I picked up from... Old Dalaran, I think that albino snake was from. Doesn't appear to be... Well, it's below min price. I could put it on at min price. That might be useful to do. Hey, Drop Pencil. By the way, the TSM app isn't working at the moment. Our pricing scripts are stalling on something. So as soon as Muffin is around in a couple of hours, he can get it fixed. Oh, thank you, Drop Pencil, for the heads up. I didn't realise it wasn't working. And thank you, Skitio TV, for the host. Very kind of you, with 9 viewers. So welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Gumdrop said that 10 minutes ago. Okay. So our pricing scripts are stalling on something. Okay. Thanks. You are well. You can cross the 1 million mark this weekend or next week. That would be awesome, Emery. There we go. Right. I'm going to post that lot on. So what does that mean, Drop Pencil, in terms of like the pricing script stalling? Does that mean in terms of just crashing? Because I did have a crash this morning, I think. Ooh, just sold 2 bindings of Mastery. That's excellent. I think we've only just put them on. 3 bindings of Mastery. Ah, someone must have 3 hands. Right, let's get these expires back on, because it looks like we're getting some good sales. Ah, thank you, Skits, also for the follow. Very kind of you. If you look at my data, last update is from 11 hours ago. Ah, okay. It was you, Mess. Oh, that's extremely kind of you. That's an interesting way. You tried to give me money earlier, so now you're just going to buy my stuff and give it back. Thank you very much. That's the perfect kind of customer. If I look at the tooltip, so basically, let's have a look. Yes, 11 hours 57 minutes ago, I see. Okay. So that could be an issue. Run a post scan. There we go. That's perfect business. Marvellous. I think so. Just need more customers like that. Although I'll only do it the once, Mass. There's no need to go crazy. There we go. There we go. Right. Posted that lot on. What have we got left in the mail? Oh, dragon's right in the way. Hey, Kravata, thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well today. Ah, now we've got some more sales in. Excuse me. Right, 30 mail, 31,000 gold. So we've sold Bear Tartar, Hydral Expedition Bag, Painbringer of the Bear. I haven't seen that one. What's that? And then Binding of Haste, Bear Tartar, another Silkweave Satchel, Intellect, more Bear Tartar, so definitely selling the Bear Tartar. Right, so I need to pick up all this gold. Ah, thank you, Gold Queen, for the host. Very kind of you. There we go. Check mailbox in an hour. Ah, thank you, Olsen BRB. I made the connection now. Thank you. It's the same as Mass. There we go. Which would you prefer, Olsen or Mass? Oh, and thank you, Spatey, Emery, and Gumdrops for the hosts. Wow, I'm getting lots of auto hosts here. Thank you all very much for those. What add-on do I use to see what recipes I miss at Nomi? That is the Nomi cakes. It doesn't matter. Okay, I'll stick with Olsen as I see you in the chat there. That'll be easier. Not macros. Wrong button. There we go. Add-ons. So the one I use, where is it? Nomi cakes down here. Shows which recipes can be learned from Nomi and Dalaran. Guess I'm the only one streaming. Yeah, it does seem like a good time to stream, especially when it comes to gold making. So that's always an interesting one to notice when's a good time for people. I'm usually busy myself doing all the sort of usual house stuff at the weekend. No worries, Bullywolf. Your brain breaks down all the time. You and me both. I'm always getting completely sort of distracted by different things. Kind of like the mindset of the goblin is you're thinking, oh, what's this? What's this? And I end up going off in all different directions, especially when I'm streaming. So looking at what we have here, now I'm trying to remember my train of thought. We were here for a reason. We were here to pick up any of my Bear Tartar. And it looks like I've actually used it all up now, which is excellent. Just double check. Yeah. There we go. Turn caps off. There we go. You're looking to expand server. Ah, okay. Elemental Gaming. In terms of expanding what you're selling or expanding onto different servers. Right, so what we need to do is check our auctions, just see everything that's on. Going to be your 4th server. Wow. I've always just stuck to the one server, because I've barely got enough characters. Oh, the cat's going a bit crazy. You alright, Oreos? He looks a bit spooked. What's the matter, mate? Hmm? You want to go out? I think he wants to go outside. One moment. There we go. I'll probably want to come back in straight away. I see you there, Olsen, waving. Just caught it in the corner. You're live on stream. And then you'll be live on YouTube. Oh, what was that? For the Greater Adept's Robe. Interesting. Emery touches everyone. Have none of that lewdness, Emery. Right, okay. So, what we'll have a look for... You weren't there, so you don't know what happened. Right, so what are you looking for, Elemental Gaming, in your 4th server? Are you going to try something a different population, or are you just going to try a different market out? What's the thinking behind another one? Ah, thank you, Apocalypse Ferret, for the follow. Very kind of you to stop by. Right, so we are going to need to restock on. Anyone else's API not working? I think Krapata, Drop Pencil mentioned that a minute ago. There's a problem with it at the moment. You're going to move down to a lower pop and to drop a lot of stock. That's a good idea. Oh, that's a lot of Spirits of Harmony. I'm sure they would probably sell. That'd be an interesting one. Give it a boost into the market. Take some good stuff with you. Yes, Drop Pencil was saying there's something wrong with the script stalling, or something with the TSM API where it's not connecting or something. So Muffin's going to have a look at it when he's up in a bit. So it might take a little while for it to sort itself out. But hang tight. I think they're aware of it. I think they're going to get it fixed as soon as they can. So groups-wise, let's look at upping our enchants restocks. Need 8 bindings of hastes, mastery, intellect, and trained soldier, which means we're going to need a whole load of arcana. So let's start a lay shatter going, and whilst we're doing that, let's look at some shopping. So, in my favourites, I have Chaos Crystals I want to look at. I wonder what the prices of Chaos Crystals are looking like today. So I did pick up a few at around the 260 mark, so my average has gone down to 314. I've got over 2,000 Chaos Crystals in stock now, which I'm really happy about. These are just about to expire at 282 rather than 297. So what I'm going to do is bid on those rather than buy them out. See if I can catch those. Oh, that's the Lunar Festival. Oh, okay. I've not tried any of the real festivals or anything really, so I don't really know what's good to make money in those. I'm going to buy these 10. Even though the bid's price is really nice, I'm going to go for buyout on these. I'm going to take the 10 just to give me some stock. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I think I might even just leave 1 just to keep that in there. Now, how's silk looking? Because silk has been quite pricey. Are there recipes to get during the lunar event? Oh, that might be worth a look into then. To make sure I do that. Right, I'm going to pick up that one of 9. Yeah, I'm gonna have a look. I have to make a mental note on that one to have a look into what I can get with the event, because I do want to make sure I can collect recipes. Those, and I'm gonna take that. I might leave the 3, take the 2 5s, and the 6 of 15, and that 1 of 200, and that 1 of 200. And those 4 of 200, which will give me a decent amount of silk. And on the flip side, we need to look at... Where's my burnished... It's not burnished leather, it's raw beast hide, isn't it? Have I got that in my favourites? No, I haven't. I want to put that in my favourites. Oh, I need to go back one actually. There we go, raw beast hide. Where is that? Add that to the favourites. There we go. All you know is there is a dress that has a ridiculous spawn time on the vendor in Moonglade. Oh, okay. That's one to do some research into. We go to our favourites. Now we can go to raw beast hide. This seems to be in low supply. So I need to make sure I can get this when I can. Now 1 gold times 10 is less than that, so I'm going to get the regular raw beast hide. Dragon head, tail and body are available again. I have absolutely no idea what they are. Need to get them all this year. Okay. I'm going to have to do some research on those. Oh. There's the cat wanting to come back in again. Ooh, there's loads here at 560. Now I've been buying it at 660, so I think I'm going to buy this up at 12 of 200. I'm going to need this. Dragon head, tail and body. What are they? It's a toy that makes you a certain part of the dragon's body. Oh, like in the Chinese festivals. Oh, that sounds good. I see what you mean. Oh, that sounds awesome. Right, I'm going to buy that one and that one. And then I'm going to buy those 2 lots of 50. Once you can find the auction. There we go. Right, I think I've done enough lay shatters for now. I'll stop the shopping for a moment. Oh, I'm going to have to let the cat back in. Fluffmore wants to come back in. There we go, back. Apologies for that. Bet the RP servers will try to make an extra long dragon again. Yeah, that sounds good. One for you, Emery, definitely. Okay, so we've done our lay shatters. We need to make our enchants. So let's make these. Bindings of haste. Actually, I'll use... No, I won't. I'll just click on these. I was going to use the wheel mouse spur. It's just as easy just to click on them. So I'm going to restock on all of these. And then restock on mastery, intellect and train soldier. You're actually going to have a big RP event for the festival. Oh, okay. Oh, enchanting vellum. I'm actually out of enchanting vellum. I may have some in the guild bank. Let's go have a look. Your character probably won't go though, because she doesn't go to these places. Oh, okay, Emery. Oh. Invalid name. That's an interesting one. Tome of Tranquil Minds. Ah, thank you very much. I don't have those, but I'm assuming that's you again, Oslon. There we go. Had to remember. Are you sure you want to accept this trade? Okay, you're being very kind, but thank you. I'll go and put those on and see what they sell for. Do I have any enchanting vellum? No, I don't, actually. So I'm going to have to go and pick some up. There we go. Grapati, you wish you had a tune on RP Realms. Yeah, I've... No, not me. Okay. Now I see you. There we go. Right, I am going to head on over to the Enchanter to pick up some vellum. Oh, sorry, morning, Z. I didn't get to say hello to you there. How are you doing, Z? I hope you're doing well. Don't undercut you, please. I may do it automatically, Olsen, but extremely kind of you. I haven't looked into that market because I don't have that profession yet. Oh, the internet dropped out. That's a shame. In Elemental.
Looking for something specific?
Looking for something specific? Yes, I am. I am looking for 1,000 of your finest enchanting vellum, please.
Have a good one.
There we go. And then I'm going to pop a load of that in the guild bank, and the rest I'm going to have on myself. I'll put a stack on. That's usually good, or I could put it in my reagent bank if I've got the space, which I don't think I have. Right, in we go, into the guild bank, into my enchanting section, and I'm going to put in 4 of those. And I had another piece here for the what did I have here? Another piece for, it was in the trading post part. Here we go. Collecting these up at the moment. Not sure exactly whether it's going to work, but giving it a go anyway. Let's move some of these shirts around. Just filling up my bag with all these shirts. I need to see which ones of these I need to restock on, actually. Right. Oh, cancel out of that. There we go. Right. Okay, so onwards to our enchants. We hadn't finished our enchants, so let's have a look at these now. I'll open those up, and then we need to also check on our cooking, and we need to check on our tailoring. So before I run out of the bank, let's just finish those off. So to craft this one, which doesn't appear to be crafting. So let's just switch down and back again. Mark of the trained soldier. No, we've got everything there. Oh, there goes my phone again. Maybe if we clear the queue and try that again. Let's bring enchanting back up. Or did I have tailoring on? I think I had tailoring on. There we go. And trained soldier sold. By the way, don't refund the mailbox gold. Okay, thank you ever so much, Olsen, for your generosity. Take care, have a great one. Thank you for stopping by the stream, and thank you for your generosity. It's very kind of you. Right, okay. Just checking my messages. Okay, one moment. I need to reply to this. Oops, can't spell either. See if I can get enough signal to send that one. There we go. Right, I'm back. Apologies for that. So, we were looking at Enchanting Crafts, Restock, Mark of the Trained Soldier. Yes, I probably had Tailoring selected by mistake. That was the error there. So let's switch to Tailoring. Now what we want to look for here... Ooh, daily cooldowns. Must remember to do those. I have to do that. Remember manually because TSM 4 doesn't have the daily cooldowns yet. But let's carry on with these. What have you got? Green holiday cert, hexweave bag. Possibly we could do. I'm glad you changed your sales alert sound, so you don't know whether it's you or me. Nice one, Emery. Yes, but it does cause a conflict, I'm sure. Having both. At least it's distinct now. Right, linen, silk, back to gathering. Go back to the guild bank, pick those up, and then we can have a look at gathering these. And we need to do the daily cooldown next. After we've done these. So I'll pick those up. Volatile life. You're not going to pick those up? Try again. There we go. Right. Okay. Cancel out of that. Go to... Where should we go to? Tailoring. And then we need to add on... I still need to go to get some more volatile lives, it looks like. Okay. We need them from the auction house. Maybe I haven't got enough of them. What's that for? The Hygel Expedition bag. Okay, we're going to have a look at that. We can make the green holiday shirt. We need crafts doing. We need bolt of linen cloth, which is going to be down here somewhere. There it is. We need just one of those, so I'll queue that one up. That way we can make the brown linen shirt. Whilst we're here, we'll switch to the WoW UI and we'll do hexweave cloth cooldown. And we need to do imperial silk cooldown, but we need some windwool cloth for that. How much do we need? We need another 6. So let's make another 6. Create those. Then we can make our imperial silk, which gives us more recipes. I don't know what I need to do with Secrets of Drain or tailoring at the moment. So I'm going to probably make another one just to double check I've got all the recipes. There you go. Dreadful Gladiators Mooncloth Leggings. Does use up 5 sumptuous fur though. I have got 7 on me. Let's create another one just in case. And then when I go back to the garrison I can check in on that. Whilst I'm here, actually I'm going to go and do my cooking. And I'm going to do cooking restocks. Just the 5 bear tartare is in profit on this at the moment. Okay. So do we need to do another gathering window for that? Possibly. Let's close this down. Stop gathering. Start another gather. And then crafting. We want that. Bear tartare. We need the fatty bear steak. So we'll collect that up. And the river onions. Then we can make our bear tartare. Close the bank down. Then we can make a cooking fire just in the corner here. And we'll make 5 bear tartare. This is the first time I've made bear tartare in a long time actually. Which is really nice. What did we sell there? Cloak binding of agility. Okay, that's good. Right, okay, so we need to look for some... I need to make some ember silk cloth. And I need to buy some volatile life. So let's go looking for volatile life. Ah, I hadn't been searching for it here. I got my volatiles shopping list here. Let's run a shopping scan on the volatiles. That's probably the easiest way to have a look. It's not come up with anything, which is an interesting one. And there we go. That has come up. Maybe there's something wrong with my shopping search. So we need volatile life. Our average purchase price has been 45. Hey Erosium, thank you ever so much for stopping by. And thank you for the follow. Doing very well here, thank you. Just going through our usual restocks of Enchanting, Tailoring and Cooking. Oh, something else just popped in there. Sunstep, thank you for the follow. Just heard a strange noise, that was weird. Hey the Hawks, thank you ever so much for stopping by. We're getting lots of new people in, thank you all for stopping by. So looking at our volatile life at the moment, average purchase price is $45.99, and so this is definitely 33 is a much better position to be in. In fact, all of these are cheaper than I've been buying it for, my average buy price. So I'm going to restock on these. What I'm going to do is buy 14 of the first 15 to keep anyone automatically undercutting down to that price. 3 to last one, and then I'm going to buy 63 and I'm going to buy the 200. Your bank is already full of stuff to transfer. Well, that's a great position to be in, Elemental Gaming. You're all set, ready to go. It's just a question of picking the ones that are going to be the most profitable, really. I'll pick up that 56 as well whilst I'm here. There we are. So now we have 282 volatile lives. So that's a decent amount. Let's pick those up from the mail. That's all the silk we bought earlier, and the volatile lives we bought, and the raw beast hide that we bought. I'm going to send that to Earthen as soon as we pick it up. So let's fill my bags up with all this lovely stock. That's lots of raw beast hide. That's going to keep Earthen in raw beast hide for a while. We'll be pleased with that. Okay, so I'm going to make these two Imperial silks that we made. Then we're going to go to mailing, and we'll mail selected groups to send the raw beast hide to Earthen. You still have to move your liquid gold across. Yeah, how much are you going to move across, Elemental Gaming? Or are you just going to move the stock over? I don't know, what's the limit on moving over? I can hear a strange sound. I'm not sure if it's cats fighting outside or not. It's a bit weird to hear it and WoW being on in the background. Right, and the last lot of stuff we need to pick up is all our chaos crystals and shal'dorei silk. So we've got 1,500 shal'dorei, no, 3,600 shal'dorei silks and 2,000 chaos crystals. So that's a really nice position to be in. We need to make some more ember silk cloth though. 250k, the cap is 250k. Okay, so try and take a lot more mats, yeah, because you can make, it'll be worth a lot more, won't it? So if you can fill up with all the materials you might need. So going back to our crafts, we want ember silk cloth. Bolt of ember silk is here. How many do we need? 20. We need quite a few of these. Queue those up. And we need... Is that right? We've not got intermediate crafting on here. We need to visit the guild vault. Okay. Oh, 2 more binding of haste sold. Those are double cells. effectively, once you count that they've already been sold once. There we go. Right, ember silk cloth. Collect that up. There we go. Done with that. Move that back up. Then we can make our bolt of ember silk cloths. Do the garrison blueprint. Does the garrison blueprints trick still work? I don't know, Krapata. What is the blueprint trick? The targeted server has a lot of low stock for raw materials. So you coming in there will be able to really sort of offload that sort of like steadily, and you'll be able to make loads of money out. I mean, I've found that with this server being quite low pop, there are certain things I'm finding just there aren't supplies of it, and so therefore you're willing to pay more for them. So it's interesting seeing what the market's like on different servers. Definitely. Right. Actually, it's saying bolts of ember silk are a negative here. So I wonder if there was a cheaper way of getting them, or I put my material prices in incorrectly. Don't have enough hex weave until we go to our garrison, so we'll take that one off now. Oh, there goes my phone again. Right, gonna go over to post these things that we just made on, and then I'll check my phone message. Europe or the US, Costo? I'm Europe. I think Elemental Gaming is Pacific, if I remember correctly. Used to be able to buy garrison blueprints for 1k each, then transfer server and sell them to the vendor there for the same price. Ah, okay. They might have removed it. That's an interesting one though. Run a post scan. Oh, my phone's going. Man, there must be something going on. What am I posting this at? Normal price. Okay, does that mean Bear Tartar are out? Oh, I'm going to have to come back to that one. Right. Oh, thank you, Nutella Day, for the host. Right, check messages first, then I'll go on to checking that Bear Tartar out, because I think that could probably do with resetting if there's no Bear Tartar left. Right, that's done. Okay. Plenty of Lunar Festival recipes for engineering and some for tailoring. Okay, Emery. You need to collect coins of ancestry on your hunter. Hoping she's high enough level, that is. Okay. And, okay, you're... Oh, I've missed some things here. Hold on. There we go. Shin, thank you for the host. And Nutella Day, and then US-centric you were on that one, and then so there are some recipes for tailoring. Okay, I'll have to look into those and get someone to fly from elder to elder. You also get some levels. Ah, okay. Who's that for, Krapata? Is that from the Lunar Festival? Right. Let's go back into our Bear Tartar. What I want to do is just have a look, shopping wise. Is there any Bear Tartar on? None. Really? There's 0 Bear Tartar on the server. I find that quite unusual. Purchased, sold. 3 gold is the market value. Okay. My average sale is 4 gold 43. Oh, for Emery. Okay, thank you, Krapata. That's my fault for not following the conversation. Right. So why are we only making 50 of it? We want to make more bear tartare than that. Right, okay, so let's revisit that. Let's get these on. Auctioning, post-scan. Used to level people with elders back in Wrath of the Lich King using that method. Okay. But not sure how it works now with the leveling revamp. Yeah, I'm not sure, Krapata. Right, undercutting competition. Bear tartare, we're going to put on for 12. Because normally we've been selling it for like 443. So if no one's making bear tartare, or everyone's using it for their leveling, so I need to make sure that I'm stocking enough of it. So going back to our search, okay, so there's me doing 2 stacks of 20 and 1 stack of 10. So I need to revisit my crafting amounts. So I've obviously made 50 bear tartare. I think I should make more than 50. So groups, cooking, bear tartare has its own group. Group operation, lots of bear tartare auctioning. Let's just double check this. The most I'll post, like 100 stacks of 20. So that's absolutely loads. And I've set my prices manually. Min gold 3, 20 normal. Yep, so that should be fine. So in our crafting, which is my crafting for bear tartare? Let's have a look. Groups, bear tartare, and group operations. It's just cooking generic. Okay. And my cooking generic operation is maximum restock quantity of 56. Right, I'm going to change this for bear tartare. I'm going to have something different. So let's go back to bear tartare. Go to group operations. I'm going to override this. I'm going to make a new one. Oh, the chaos crystal we bid on is we've just won that. That's excellent. Okay, so make me bear tartare is this operation. Now, how much bear tartare should we have? I think we should have at least. What would we have? People would probably want to buy 10 stacks. How many stacks of 20 do we want? We want at least 10, I think, so 200 for that. We also want a stack of 10 and a stack of 5 and a few of 1, so I'm going to change that to 219. Oh, is that minimum restock or maximum? Maximum we want, really. There we go. Check the auction house for bear tartare. Why has it changed, Olsen? They've just all been bought. Hawkane, yes, we do have problems with the API. There's problems with the TSM app at the moment. It's not getting all the new data at the moment, so they're aware of it. They're going to fix it hopefully sometime soon this weekend. Double check again. Ah, there we go. We've got some more on. So someone's probably reset the bear tartare market there. Okay. So that's good. Everyone else is following suit on the bear tartare. There we have Olsen's in on the bear tartare. That's good. You're joining in. So I think maximum restock quantity, not minimum. The maximum we're going to stock is 219. Minimum, which way round do we want this? Change that to 219. There we go. Hello, Appleberry. Found your channel via the forum. Something by trying to make gold, which you've never been good at. You're trying your luck at transmogs. Any other methods you would recommend? Definitely Appleberry. Transmogs are good, but they're very slow sellers, especially on a low pop server. If you're on a low pop server, even on a high pop server, they can be very slow sellers. So other method I would recommend is, depending on what's fun for you, I would personally recommend professions, something like Enchanting, or any of them for that matter, or farming straight up for raw materials is another option if you enjoy farming. So I would try those as well as your transmog. Hey Detonite, thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. You're on Illidan. Is that US or EU? And I don't know what population it is as well. So, looking at Bear Tartar, minimum profit we want on US. Oh, okay. Guess who bought all the Tartar? That would be you then, Olsen, would it? There we go. I can see the auctions coming in now. Well, I think it's going to sell well. I am getting consistent sales of Bear Tartar, so I think it's a good one to have a decent stock on. I'm thinking having at least 10 stacks of 20 should be plenty. Now the minimum profit obviously isn't going to be 100 gold. If I'm setting them at 3 gold, I need to check my crafting cost. So let's open our cooking window. Actually no, I can do it in my bags. Let's wait for this to unfreeze. Whilst we are here, let's do it here. Bear Tartar, it's just here. So let's actually move this down. Switch over to TSM. So, Bear Tartar. Let's just queue one up and have a look. So, the crafting cost is fatty bear steak. We need half a fatty bear steak. So that's 83 silver. So the crafting cost is under a gold. 88 silver total crafting cost. Assuming that fatty bear steak should be my average buy price, which we need to double check. Materials. Fatty bear steak. Fatty bear steak. You've got that price as 1 gold 67, which is average buy, which is correct. Okay. Buying on pick-up market is hard, takes a lot of patience, and the auction house fee does make it unattractive. Stay with food and enchants. Yes, that's very good advice, Detonite. How does one make gold with enchanting? With enchanting, there's 2 ways. There's all the Legion enchants, all the latest and best Legion enchants. Most of those sell really well, depending on your server and your profit margins. So basically what you have to do there is go through all the Legion quests, pick up all the recipes, and then go and make sure you get all the rank 3s of all those recipes. As many as you can, at least. I haven't got all rank 3s from the Emerald Nightmare, but I've got everything else. And then the other thing you have is some of the older enchants, especially with people doing leveling now. Things like the Crusader, the Mongoose, and Elemental Force. They're quite good. And then you've got the Tome of Illusions, depending on your server. They can sell quite well as well. Also, he's looking into making a druid and mining and herb. Yep, that would be good. But Legion Flying is a grind to get. It is a grind to get, but I would totally recommend that you get it. Legion Flying is definitely a lot more useful. So just stick at it, do it bit by bit, and I'm sure you'll get there. I did it myself a while ago, and yes, it is a bit of a grind, but it's definitely worth it. Right, so we know that our price of Bear Tartar is correct. So looking at Bear Tartar, so it cost us under a gold to make. So therefore, looking at profits, if our sell price is 3 gold minimum, so we want to make sure our profit therefore is 2 gold. So going back to our group here, we want the minimum profit to be 2 gold, which we will be. Craft method will keep the same, so let's try that out. Let's close that down. And we'll go to cooking. We've got some sales there. 2 trained soldiers and a silkweave satchel. It's a lot easier now also. Yes, I think with the gearing and everything changing, it's a lot easier to just burn through things. And nightfall and not being quite as gated. Yes, that's a good point. Right, let's clear the queue. So groups, let's check this out. Bear Tartar, restock. You're saying none. What have I done differently? I think it must have been... What's that sold? Fighter Chow. Okay, some sales of that. Right. And... Chest Super Resilience and Cloak Greater Protection. And Drainic Mana Potion and Deep Fried Moskill. Is this you again, Olsen? Just buying everything. You're basically buying all my stock up for me. White shirt. Formal white shirt. You're buying 2 formal white shirts. That's a bit nuts. Getting rid of some of the stuff that I've had stuck on there for a while, actually. Thank you very much. I'm assuming it's you. Right. So Bear Tartar isn't working at the moment with my group. So we need to revisit that, make sure it's all working correctly. Groups, Bear Tartar. The Lunar Festival tailoring pattern needs Fire Bloom. Consider buying them now whilst they're cheap. Okay, thank you, Krapata. Thank you for the tip. Let's go have a look at that now whilst we're here. Oh, I've got too many windows open. Hold on. Let's move over. Do this one thing at a time. Shopping. Well, it doesn't look like that's working. So I'm going to have to do a reload, I think. Old school farming still works, but it's boring. Better to do world quests and limit the mining herb to your drain or garrison. Yes, that's true. That's true, Detonite. And thank you, Redosaur, for the host. Very kind of you. Right, okay, so... Once we've done this reload, we've got a couple of things we need to do. We need to look up for the Fire Bloom, as Krapata just suggested. Keeping an eye out for that. And then we want to work out what's happening with our Bear Tartar operation, which doesn't quite seem to be working. And it looks like WoW has frozen a little bit on me. Oh, there we go. It's coming through now. Right, okay. So, shopping. There we go. That's working now. Fire Bloom. So, Fire Bloom is 1 gold. And Fire Bloom Petal is 89 silver. Oh, some satchel sales there coming in. Okay, how much gold is needed to start play the auction house? That's an interesting one, Appleberry. I'd probably say a good, what would I say? A good 250,000 gold. I mean, basically start small and work your way up. Start with something small and then see how you get on. Trying to ignore all the sales that are going on the back. That's just like 3 Crusaders, 2 delicacy platters, basically buying up all of my stuff on the left. I have my suspicions as to why that's happening. But anyways, basically we're going to see here my 44 sold auctions of 43,000 gold at the moment are going all completely nuts. So start small, buy some small things, see how... Hey Asakura, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Start small with Appleberry, start small with your things and see and just understand the market and then work your way up from there, I would suggest. Weren't too many on your medium to high realm, so you bought them all for like 200 gold. Yeah, it looks like there's not many here as well, Fire Bloom. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up the 5 and the 20, and I'm going to pick up the 90, the 28 if I can. That looks, no, that's gone yet. And I'll pick up the 19 here. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We just got constant till sounds going off on my left here at the moment, as all my stock is being bought by someone extremely generous. I have my suspicions why. What am I selling, Asakura? Yes, I have my suspicions. Basically, someone, no names, but I suspect it begins with an O, is going through and buying all my stock up, it would appear, which is amazing. You're really new. Sorry for asking newbie questions. Not at all, Appleberry. That's what I'm here for. You're starting out with just trying to get as much transmog as you can on the auction house. Right now you have 250k waiting to sell. And one thing to watch out for, you need a refill, Olsen. Yes, thank you ever so much for buying all of that. Extremely kind of you. Hold on, I've got loads of chat here and it's going to suddenly catch up on. Let's just make sure I've got it all. There we go. You signed up for TSM4, hope you get it. You're not on premium. Well, hopefully you do get it through soon. Detonite. Right, let's scroll back up to Appleberry. What were you saying? You have 250k waiting to sell, which you expect them to have to repost a few times. Yes, you will have to with transmog. The other thing to bear in mind is try not to have more than 1,000 items on any one character. Otherwise, then TSM is going to really lag out. So if you have to spread it across several characters, I'd suggest you do that as well. We did Detonite, Kosterk said you can start at like 400 gold, just buying and selling one specific item every single day again, and just relist it for a lot more. Exactly, Kosterk. I think that's pretty good. Good idea. You start small, learn a market, and then build up. Start by selling copper rods, blacksmith hammers, and other vendor stuff. Yes, that is true. Some people do buy the vendor stuff. I know you can start off there. It's all about learning the market, really. That's the main thing. Right, I think I caught up on chat there. I think Olsen's gone and run out of money, which is amazing. How much you bought? Let's just have a look. 73 sold auctions for 54,000. I think I'm going to have to do some restocking. Trade you. Oh, there you are. Oh, you're not going to just give it back to me, are you? Hold on, let me move out the way. Well, thank you very much, Olsen. This is extremely kind of you. You're literally buying all my stuff and then giving it back to me. I don't think many people get buyers like this. But if you're willing to do it, then by all means go ahead. You're crazy, but fun nonetheless. There's the bear tartar. There's my fighter chow. Hey, Olsen B, you want to come on your server? Yes, I think so. A very, very generous viewer is helping out with a boost of gold, which shall be reinvested back into the auction house, most definitely. I think this is going to fill my bags up now. I haven't got much room left, Olsen. There we are. Because some of this stuff I just haven't sold for ages. You sure you want to give it back to me? I just haven't sold it. Although TSM's going to think I've sold it now, so my prices will change. Right, I'm going to run out of stock in a minute, so I'm going to have to post some of this back on. Why not just give the money? Oh, you have there 100,000. Well, it's extremely kind of you. I'm going to say yes, but just this once. Now stop giving me money. Why not just give the money? Yes, Olsen did try doing that at the beginning, but I refused it. So he's found a novel way to give me money another way. So I can't refuse your generosity. It's extremely kind of you. So thank you ever so much. Now I've got to post it all back on the auction house and see if it sells for realsies. And then we can get back to looking at our bear tartar. I think this is going to take a while. Quite a few pages here. So not your normal day of sales, to be honest. Getting boosts from other players like that, but still. Going through our regular stuff, enchanting, cooking and tailoring. Main thing is getting those on. Yes, it makes more sense. It's a very creative way of passing on the generosity. Seeing as I am trying to sell this stuff. Let's post everything back on that we've got. Now no buying it again, because that's just going to be silly. This is mainly just to see what we can sell of what we've got. There we go. Right. With that lot on, and our 73 sold auctions of 54,000. There we go. So what we also need to do... Did we get all of the fire bloom? There was just one auction of one left on. And then this one looks a bit strange. We bid on that one. There we go. Right. Let's go have a look. We need to pick up all our purchases. And a sale of a silkweed satchel. So open those up. Now I'll make sure I add fire bloom to my shopping list. So it's on there for next time. Right, so we go up here. And we'll go over here. And no, we won't. We'll go to our groups. There we go. Asakura's on Argent Dawn. Oh, okay, you're on the same as Emery. Groups, shopping, favourite shopping. Let's add in Fire Bloom. There we go. So that's on the list of things to buy. We ought to look at that list in a minute, actually. But we need to do... Is the API broke again? It's not updated for 12 hours. It's not the API this time, Asakura. Drop Pencil was saying it's actually the Trade Skill Master app is having a problem with one of its scripts at the moment. So it hasn't updated from the API. But Muffin apparently is aware of it and is going to come online when he's next up. I'm going to be able to fix it, hopefully, fingers crossed. So it should hopefully get updated. So looking back, where were we at? We were at our Bear Tartar group, which wasn't restocking. So we have 76 on the auction house. Yes, so hopefully it's not going to be long after the 28 days. It's not going to be as long as that. The TSM's team care much more about the API and access to it. So hopefully they'll find out what's wrong and they'll be able to fix it. You can buy some Mythic Plus boosts for me. And you won't come and take over the auction house. Right, okay, so make me Bear Tartar. Minimum should really be 1, shouldn't it? And maximum is 219. Come take it over. You have too many gold makers here anyway. Yes, I think it could be quite quite competitive on there, isn't it? Minimum profit's 2 gold, so that should be okay. What if it was 1 gold? Now let's try one thing at a time. 2 gold. Let's just test that out. So we'll go on to our cooking. Student, Brosarian and Konzek are all on there. Wow, you've got some heavy lifting gold makers on there, Asakura. I remember trying the pet market on Argent Dawn way back in the beginning when I thought of trying different ways of making gold. I sold a couple, but I didn't like it, so I moved. I stayed back on my own server. There we go. So now we're going to make 14 bear tartars. Okay. Hidden satyrs just sold. So let's do gathering for that. No intermediate crafting. Is 219 10 stacks of 20 plus 19? I think so. I think that should be okay. But not the one and only Mass. Mass is turning out to be a bit of a legend with the gold making. Should move to Shadow Song and own the auction house. Absolutely, Asakura. More company is most welcome. I don't mind healthy competition at all. We're all here in the same game trying to do the same thing. So there's always going to be... Everyone will have their time. So, did I actually do what I needed to do, or did I just ignore it? Hold on, let's just check. Make a fire in the middle of the ground. Greetings, Ramu. Any news on when the plebs get tier 4? I'm sorry, I don't know, Ramu. Hopefully it won't be too long. But I hope you're doing well this fine Saturday. Right, let's just wait for cooking to open. Did I actually pick up what I... Yes, I did. Okay, bear tartar. Here we go. Look at the speed of that chef's hat. Of course, because we make it in stacks of 10 with our rank 3. So that will be enough. Right, there we go. Doing very well, thank you. Here, thank you, Ramu. We've made some amazing sales, thanks to a certain player that's jumping around behind me. Mass has been buying up all my auctions and giving me gold. Apart from the regular sales we've had and the regular restocks, it's been a pretty good morning. Unusual for me to do a Saturday morning stream, but I thought I'd give it a try as I've got the time. So we're just going through our normal auction things, restocking on bear tartar now. Now that the market's been reset, we're trying for 11 gold 88 rather than the usual 3 gold to see if they sell. Now we could really do with doing a proper shopping search. Let's do this bit by bit. Let's start with the cloth and run a shopping scan and then see what we can pick up for a decent price. See if we can get any good bargains. Now, ooh, internal auction error. So we might have to move on over and run the shopping scan again. Ooh, just stretch my legs out. Right. So, linen cloth as usual, looking quite cheap. There's some wind wool that's quite cheap. Shal'dorei silk we've already stocked up on. Fell cloth's looking quite pricey. I really would like that at 16 gold or less, not 60 gold. Ember silk's quite pricey. This is based off my average buy price. So I know I haven't got any fell cloth left, but I have just made a load of moon cloth, so I don't really need to do that one just yet. I'll see if I can find it at a cheaper price. Ember silk, I got 591 of, so I can afford to wait a little on that one. Mage weave I've got 1,600 of. We picked up half shal'dorei silk, so anything other than that. Let's start with the wind wool. Anything that's under, like 3 lots of 20, we'll buy. There's no desperate need for these, so we're just going to pick up the cheap ones. And then moving on to frost weave. There's just the one of 22. We've got over 1,000 frost weave, so we're just picking it up cheap when it comes up, so that we're basically just restocking for when we might need it in the future. The same with the silk, we'll buy that. I'm going to leave that 4 on, just in case someone wants to undercut that. And then wool, oh, there's 188 there, super cheap. And there's an 88 there, we'll pick, and a 29. Sorry for your unannounced absence. Family dragged you out before you could even say be right back. No worries, Emery. Hey, Carcosa. How are you? Thanks for stopping by today. I hope you're doing well today. I'll pick up... We've got loads of wool. Over 2,000 of it. We're going to pick up some more when it's cheap. There we go. And down to linen. What do we need? Oh, there's loads of linen. We've got over 3,000 of it already, so I'm just going to pick up the super cheap stuff just to keep my averages down, like that, and that 145. That should be enough. Right, doing cloth onto leather. We need to expand this a little bit more because I haven't really thought about all the different leather things I need to pick up. But we're just looking at potential bargains. There's some more raw beast hide there. We've already picked up a load for earthen. Because we left some, didn't we? Is that some more stock on there? Looks like someone has been farming. Oh, just sold a binding of haste. And another one. So I'm thinking 570. What's my average price now for purchase? 561. That's slightly over my average. But that is good stock. I wonder whether it's worth buying at that, or whether it's worth just picking up scraps for now. I think I'll just do this, the ones that are under average for now. The 10 and the 9. And then I'll leave the 4 on. Storm scale I haven't really been buying much of at all. Earthen's got 10 of them. I don't know how useful it is, but at 4 gold 20... that is actually cheaper than stonehide at the moment. So I wonder if that's worth doing, because I don't think I've got the storm scale bracer recipe. I'm not sure. Let's pick up some of it. There we go. So average purchase price is actually 3 gold 98. So I must have picked up some cheaply at some point, so I'll just get some of that. Scraps aren't worth buying at that because you need 10 to combine into 1, so that should be at least a 10th of raw beast hide to be of any use. So I'll leave that. It's lonely out here. Oh. Where are you, Wilson? Greetings, Ignis. Is the stream offline? No, it should be online. I should be streaming, shouldn't I? We are on the text, and OBS is saying we are. Let me just check on Twitch. Just loading it up now, seeing if that works. Yep, it does seem to be working. There we go. Just move that back over so I can see. Seems online to you, Ramu. Oh yeah, Ramu's on it. It doesn't say I'm streaming, it just says online. Oh, that's interesting. Wonder why it does that. That's a little odd. Then we go... There we go. Okay. Come say hi to your warrior outside by the mailbox. Okay, Olsen, I'll pop out in a minute. We're just having a look at our shopping at the moment. It works with Chrome, but not your streaming software. Oh! That's very strange, Ignis. I wonder why. I'm assuming this is Olsen's warrior, dancing rather fancily in giant fashion. Looks awesome, Olsen. Doing a dance off. Right, let's get back to my shopping. Right, so hopefully you'll be able to access the stream, Ignis. I wonder why it's not working with the streaming software. I haven't done anything different my end. OBS is set up all the same and such forth, so I wonder what it is. Just do the good stuff now, so let's run a shopping scan of that. What's that, Poppy? Oh, Appleberry, thank you very much for the follow. Extremely kind of you. Right, what have you got coming up? Large brilliant shards, cheap as always, because they're dropping in price and have been for quite a while. Oh, you can't access it on medium quality. It works on source. That's a strange one. But you're working right now and need your data. Oh, right, of course, you definitely need that. I think I'm streaming in the same resolution I've always been streaming in. Although I have actually, no, my main monitor resolution is higher, but it should be compressing that down to 720. So I'll double check that next time. I'll make sure that I'm not... I'll check my OBS settings after the stream. But that is a strange one. Right, what have you got? Cheap Essence of Undeath. We'll take some of that. How do you get my TSM to search for mats and things like that? What I have, Appleberry, is a shopping operation. So if I go into TSM and I've got a group set up that is just called Favourite Shopping, and this one's called Good Stuff. And everything in here I've just put in the group of all the things that I want to look for. Just various bits and pieces that will, which are crafting materials for other things. And then the group operation for that is a shopping operation that I've called Average Buy. And inside there, the setting for it is the operation is the maximum auction price is Average Buy. Okay, high works too. Okay. Am I doing any group gold farms today? I'm not myself, Esorium. It's not something I've looked into. I don't tend to do any farms myself. I'm not really a farming type of person. But that's something I know Gumdrops does on a Friday. If you check his stream, he does a Friday farming stream usually. Or you check on the Discord, the WoW Economy Discord, that might give you some people who are doing like things like seed raids and all those things. But personally, I tend to just sit at the auction house, or I'm off doing questing and things like that. One of the two. So yes, Appleberry, going back to my shopping operation, it's Average Buy. I'm also showing ones that are at a higher price, and I literally run that through and it gives me my list of all the things based on the average price that I bought them at. So when I'm crafting, I solely use Average Buy as the price source for buying the mats. Pretty much, for those that I buy straight off the auction house, I set material cost to Average Buy, I turn on smart averages, and I do the shopping search based off of my Average Buy, because that's how I get most of my materials. Other things like the bracers that I disenchant to Arcana and Leylight, I set differently. I set those to the price of those items, but for most of my other stuff I just set it to the price I buy it at. I went with drops yesterday, now trying to get rid of the loot. For your server, it's way too much. What do you mean, Kosterk? You went with drops? You actually went and farmed lots of drops, and now you're trying to get rid of it all. Basically, there's too much of it to handle. Yes, it can get like that sometimes with all the stuff you can pick up, and not knowing which of it sells was the thing that overwhelmed me, and I haven't done it since. So let's do our shopping scan of the good stuff again. Just make sure we've bought the things we want to buy. I haven't even gone over to Draenor yet to chip away at my dailies on there. It's another thing I need to do. And typically you aren't directly flipping the mats you buy. You use them for crafting for max profits. Yes. Basically, I don't really do flipping, Appleberry. These are all things that I know I'll need for my crafting. You have 360k big gamey ribs. Please come buy some. That's a lot of big gamey rib, Cygnus. I've got quite a few myself, but I need to check my cooking shopping in a minute, actually. Essence of Undeath, we're picking up at decent prices for quite a while now. My average of 38 is really dropping, so that'll be quite good. 30 Primal Lives, like, who's going to buy that? The expensive items are moving slow, so you leave that with the original crafters. Yeah, I think it's into thinking who might buy the things you've got on, and whether they would get it themselves or whether they would buy it. And I guess it's down to item by item which ones would be useful to someone. And if it expires too many times, then I just kind of like, okay, this isn't going to work, I'll do something else. Best is you delete them with an add-on. This week you looted them again. Oh, okay. So now you've got a excess stock, and hopefully they'll shift. I think you'd have nearly 5 million if you did not delete them. Wow, those numbers are huge. Yeah, it's just a question of finding someone who'd want to buy that many. Crystallized Life's looking quite cheap. We don't have much of that, so let's buy that. And another one. Actually, let's expand this out so we can see how many there are. It's just the one, and then we're up to high prices again. So that's gone. Large Brilliant Shards, 293. Basically, there's loads of these now, so I'm just going to pick 12 of them. Leave the rest. Binding with Intellects just sold. Essence of Undeath. How much Essence of Undeath is there? And how much will I need? I'm just going to buy... I'm going to buy that lot of 5, although I can bid on it for less. I'll bid on it instead. And I'll buy that lot for 33. Yeah, might as well. It's only one. Then I'll leave the rest. I'll buy that one for 33.95. Oh, this is because our averages are going down at the same time, I think. Normally the averages come up when I pick up in the mail, but oh well. Mysterious Essence we have 169 of. So let's just buy the 2 at 3 gold 49. And then Chaos Crystals we've looked at. Let's just double check nothing new's come in there. 289. We'll buy that one of 2 at 289. And we'll buy the 5 of 1. And what's our average now? 313, so we'll buy the 8 at 298. Anything under 300 we'll buy. And then we'll buy those 2, I think. Buy that one. Those 2 of 5. And those 4 of 5. That should be enough. We're not going to go for those 65. We don't need that many. We're just ticking through, really. Greater Cosmic Essence seems to be dropping a little in price, so scrape up a few of those. We only have 36, so we might want those in the future. Let's pick those up. 3, 2, 1. Right, that's that. Arcana, everything else is over average buy price, so we'll leave all those. And let's swap back to cooking ingredients search. And that volatiles wasn't working when I last did a scan. I have to double check that group, make sure that's working. Right, what have we got cooking wise? Lean shanks looking quite cheap. We've already got quite a lot of them. Oh, got a big big whisper from Bolger come in there. Fellwort, pigment. So this is alchemy stuff. Okay. Or inscription. Okay. So I'll have to get that. Get that definitely, Olsen. Yes, I've just seen it, Olsen. So you're saying basically from Fellwort you can mill to sallow pigment, which is 1 tome per pigment, and Fellwort on Shadow Song goes for 500, and the tomes go for 1,000 to 1,600, which is 300% profit on crafting. I'll check it out, yes, definitely. So inscription looks like something I'm going to have to get on this server. Oh, and there goes Hidden Satyr. Thank you for that tip, Olsen. Yes, it just goes to show I really need to get every profession. That's my next goal before Battle for Azeroth comes out, is I want every profession. Oh, there goes my phone again. Oh, there it goes again. Sorry, one moment. There we go. Right, hopefully that mobile noise isn't interrupting the stream too much. Right, so what have you got? Slice of bacon for 11 gold. Really? I mean, I know I've been collecting it up, but that 10 bacon for 11 gold. Wish you luck. You're going to make a new TSM profile which doesn't include someone else's import. Good luck, Asakura. I think that's the best way to learn. I'm going to buy this before I carry on gassing, otherwise someone else will. There we go. Yeah, definitely. I think it's nice to start, even just kind of from a learning point of view. Ley blood. We actually have run out of ley blood. We've only got 10 left, so we need some ley blood. So we're going to buy this lot, and we're going to buy that lot. I'm going to leave that 2 on. And then I'm going to buy that. Now our average purchase price is 3 gold 42. So we're going to buy the 75 and the 73. Anything under 3 gold I'm going to pick up. Well, that's sold. No, I was looking at the wrong number. 2 gold 53 is the number we want. But I do want some stock of it. I'll change my thinking on that. We're thinking stock levels. Okay. Good morning, Beastie. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing well. And we're going to pick up that 1 of 5. We're just going through our shopping at the moment. We're literally on to the last lot of cooking. Fatty bear steak. Now, how much have we got? 1,700 fatty bear steak. So we don't need this a lot. So we're just going to pick up the super cheap one there and leave the rest. Wildfowl eggs, we've got 1,300 of. Am I farming Stonehide leather with my Demon Hunter? I'm not at the moment, Ignis. But that's something I need to think about, because I did have skinning. I dropped it in favour of enchanting, And then I took it off again. I'm thinking of picking skinning again to complement my leather working, so that when he does run around, there's at least getting something. I'm going to buy those eggs for $9.99. And lean shank we've got 4,500 of, so I don't need to buy any of that. Barracuda we've got loads. Storm ray we're down to 803. So I'm going to pick up the 3. If you want to do it, don't complete the quest where you get the little gnome hunter NPC. Okay. Shield deals good damage and gives the mobs a 20% more damage taken debuff. And you have 4 of them on your multi-box team. Okay. So there's a quest where you get a little gnome hunter to come with you, and then what, do they just come with you all the time after that? That's interesting. Big gamey ribs, we've got 900. Cursed queenfish we're running a bit low on. Let's pick up those gamey ribs. And those... Let's just have another look. Foxflower's looking quite cheap, but we've got 2,000 of that. Big gamey ribs I know we use, so I'm going to pick up the, what we at, 19, so I'll pick up that 100. Some of these are going to run out. But 18, that's quite cheap, but we've got some now. She's permanent, but only works on this Nessingwary area. Oh, okay, so she'll be in that area on that quest. Okay, I'll have to look out for that when I'm doing it next. But a demon hunter's not a good character for the spot. Ah, okay. Oh, looks like we've phased out anyway. So that'll do for now for our shopping. I think we got most things anyway. Let's go have a look. What do we have? Lots of things we bought, so let's pick those up. We got absolutely, well, actually not that much in the mail. So picking up our chaos crystals. We got outbid on the fire bloom. We sold a couple of things. Okay, open those up. And then we'll wait for the restock of those to come through. Let's have a look. Did we pick up everything? Actually, no, whilst I wait, I'll just check my phone message. There we go. Won't take long. Actually, no, I won't. I'll leave that off for now. Right, here we go. So what have we got? All our buys and some sales. Oh, and we got something through from Mass here. Hold on. That's the quest. Okay, thank you, Ignis. Let's click on that. What I'll do is I'll add that to my favourites. Hunter at Heart. Okay. I'll add that to my favourites in WoW. And then I can remember what to do for that one. So we've got some sales. We've got the robe and the mastery. So I'll pick that up. And then another gift from Mass of the small amount of 25,000 gold. Well, thank you ever so much. You've been extremely generous on this stream, so thank you for all your purchases today. There we go. Let's open that up. Do we need that all? No, we don't need to do that now. Delete that one. So thank you very much for all your... Ah, Pointy Gnome. Good afternoon. How are you this afternoon? Is it afternoon? Oh, it very nearly is for me. We're thinking of wrapping up the stream soon, actually, so you just caught me at the end, unfortunately, Pointy Gnome. I hope you're doing well today, nonetheless. Right, because I think we're done with the auctions for now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head to Dalaran and check in on Nomi and check in on... Yes, I am. About me... I'm doing well, thank you. We've had great success on the auction house today. We did find out through the help of Emery and the... welcome back, Elemental Gaming. No problem, Appleberry. When we were looking at, we were looking at the crafting profits the other day between Muffins and Emery, saying it wasn't about the price. It should have been 10% crafting we were putting in, not 110% crafting, because it's just the profit. It's not. It already takes into account the crafting cost. So that's good to know for future. Alright, let's go head off to Nomi. See what we've got work order wise. Ooh, we've got some Nomi snacks and some slightly burnt food. So let's finish off these orders with the snacks. And collect some more up. Prepared ingredients. Oh, we got a recipe scrap. Excellent. Which means we have 10 scraps, which means we're going to get a recipe. Now, which recipe are we going to get? That's the question. I have Lavish Suramar Feast, rank 3 to get. I know. I think it's Crispy Bacon as well. Let's switch to the regular UI. Right, so what I'm missing from Nomi is Lavish Suramar Feast, Koi Scented Stormray, and Fighter Chow. So this is going to turn into one of those. Let's see which one it's going to be. I'd like it to be Lavish Suramar Feast, but I'll go with anyone really, to be honest. And the winner is Lavish Suramar Feast. Fantastic. So we now have rank 3 Lavish Suramar Feast, which is going to increase our profits on those. They've been selling well anyway, so it's nice to have that one completed. Ah, thank you, Stifler, for the host. Extremely kind of you. So we've got one more Nomi snack as well. Can we use that up? Yes, let's use that up. You haven't even got 10 scraps yet, Bullywolf. Oh, keep at it. It takes a while. It does take a while, but with Nomi Cakes, the add-on, and a good spread of different ingredients, you do get there eventually, as I can attest to. Right, what did we pick up? More prepared ingredients. Right, we need to restock on this. Now we've done the one we need for Lean Shank for the Lavish Suramar Feast. Because these work orders are finished now. So what do I need for the cooking recipes that we got left? Let me check. What were the ones we're missing? Koi Scented Storm Ray. Let's go to the regular one. So Fighter Chow we're missing. We need Cursed Queenfish for that. So we need to pick up some Cursed Queenfish for that one. And Koi Scented Storm Ray, we need Runescale Koi, which is about 8 gold, or Storm Ray, which is 13 gold. So we really need Runescale Koi for that. So we need to pick up some Runescale Koi and some Cursed Queenfish. There we go. Just sold 2 Bindings of Hastes. Alright, let's head on over to the guild bank. I keep forgetting I can summon a guild chest, but it's just here, so it's not that important. So cooking, we wanted Cursed Queen. That's there we go. Cursed Queenfish, which is going to cost me 2 gold 43 for those. Any more? Any more? No. And the other one was Koi Scented, wasn't it? We've got loads of that. Runescale Koi. Average price of 8 gold 90. So let's pick up some stacks of this. Pick up that one since it's just a little scrap. There we go. Right, so we need to keep those on us. And then we can head back to Nomi and set up a 50-50 work order on those last 2 that we need. Alright, Nomi. Here we go. So, Cursed Queenfish for the Fighter Chow and Runescale Koi for the Coin-Setted Stormray. Right. Work orders we need. I'm going to do 12 of one. Start that one.
There is no hurry.
And then we'll do... Nomi's always mean to me, burning all the food. Yes, absolutely. Pointy Gnome. Nomi does have his mind of his own. And so Runescale Koi, we want 12 of those. Create all will do that for us. So now we're on a split of the last ones that we need. And we're almost done with Nomi, which is fantastic. Just need to collect up some more scraps, or maybe even get the recipe ourselves. The next one is on me. Sure, Nomi, sure. Yeah, absolutely. It does give some stuff back, but not a lot. Right, I'm just going to check my order hall missions, redo those. Don't think I'm going to do world quests at this point because I'm going to finish up the stream soon. But at least this has given us a good spread of things that we've been doing this morning. Mainly the auction house stuff, which is kind of what this is all about anyway. But that's always good. Progress is good, even when it's boosted by fellow viewers. Right, okay, so checking our missions. What did we have? Gold and bloods, which is excellent. Who got exhausted? The Dark Zealots. So let's pick them up. The moment you get recipes, you kick Nomi down from the edge of Dalaran, enjoying every moment of it. Yeah, it's a definite love-hate relationship. You have to sort of kind of accept that Nomi is just going to take his own time on it. And the next expansion will have Save Nomi instead of Save Chromie. Yeah, it might be. Right, anything for 200 that might be useful. And that's the BFA since Nomi gets angry and that starts BFA since Nomi gets angry and burns down Teldrassil. I like your thinking. Right, we want Army of the Light because I want to keep this reputation going. So I'm going to do that one. And I think I could probably do with Argusian Reach as well. So I'm going to do that one as well. And then 160 chance of blood. How much is this going to cost me? 600. It's a bit of a gamble. I've got plenty of order hall resources anyway, so I'll give it a go. There we are. Alright, let's head back to the auction house. I'm not going to do garrison stuff today. I'll save that for another time. Right, so there we go. All in all, I would sum that up as a pretty successful stream. Tidying stuff up on the auction house, restocking on things, making sure our groups are working, understanding the market a bit better. That's always been good. And then making sure we've got our Nomi stuff sorted, making sure we're doing our dailies for our recipes, our daily cooldowns. So we've done all those. So all in all, pretty good. Thank you everyone for hanging out in the stream today. It's been fantastic. Let's see if we've got anyone we can throw a host to. Who hasn't had... we have Konzek, actually, is a... Nomi equals Void Lord. Oh, thank you, Channing, for the cheer. That's extremely kind of you. I think Konzek, because he does gold making as well. So we'll pass on the theme of gold making to Konzek. Let me just open up his channel so I can bypass the ads. Just pop this one up 1 moment. There we go, I'll mute that one. So wait for the ad to roll on that, and then we'll throw a host over. But yes, thank you ever so much, everyone, for hanging out today. Thank you, Maz, for all the gold. I know I was reluctant to take it to start off with, but you found a creative way to do it in the end. So thank you for your boost on that. And so yeah, thank you everyone else for hanging out in the stream. It's been fantastic. Right, let's post a host over to Konzek. Let me just move that so I can see the name, so I can spell it correctly. I'll do it in this chat. Cute warrior in the door opening. Make sure you give a wave, Olsen, just as we end the stream. Right, let's type up host. Host Konzek 69? 89. 89. There we go. So once again, thank you everyone, and I'm not sure about my schedule next week. I think it's going to be probably the usual Monday, Wednesday, and some other evening, Thursday or Friday perhaps. But once I've sorted it out, I'll put the stream up on Twitch and on my homepage and everything, so you can all see it there. So great, thank you for all for stopping by. Thank you Elemental Gaming for catching me finally. Yes, it's an unusual stream, this Saturday morning one. I don't normally do this time, so it's good to catch some new people as well. So thank you all, and I'll pong this host over to Konzek. So thank you all, and take care.